What's up, everybody? This is Rob Shack. So today we're doing the next video, final video in my Vette race. This is Corvette Central here. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Help me get to 1,000 subs. Hoping to get there by the end of the year. As of right now, 8% of my viewers are subbed. I'd love to get that number up. I will stop asking once I get to 1,000 if that incentivizes you. So we are on El Captain. This is one of the great races that also is very rare, not often in a Gran Turismo game here. But this is a good one. Using the Corvette C1 54, fully tuned. I'm racing trying to get a race done with every single prize car in the game, which is why I'm using a C1 Corvette in a race that I feel like I should not be using it in. So yeah, we are racing a bunch of Corvettes. You know, classic C2 up here, C3, two C4s, and then a C5. I am driving the C1. I am fully tuned as much as I can without doing like racing stuff, like suspension and stuff like that, and tires. So, but yeah, it's a good time. This is a very fun car to use when it's fully tuned. It drives pretty well. It's surprising that it's good because I feel like it shouldn't be. So now we're going to launch the C5 into the road there, into the wall, just to make something interesting happen here. We're going to get ahead of this Grand Sport, who kind of sucks, no offense, and mess up the ZR1 as he tries to pass the C2, and he's relentless, so then I'm going to shove him as far over here as possible. He may cut it back across into the gravel, that's what we're going for, or he'll just do nothing and then be kind of normal. So that's fine. We just want the Z1 to be behind the Grand Sport at the beginning here, and we want the C5 to be behind both of them, and so we have to come back into this corner here. Came in way too hot. I don't know what even happened there. My car just kind of went nuts. But yeah, we're going to push the C5 because the C5 is way better than the C4s. It's very obvious that that car is very good. But I will shove him off the road real quick. Get him behind the ZR1, which is good. And then now we should be good to progress progress the way we were going to before. I will brake very late, lunge past this Grand Sport. You're welcome. You should let me pass you because I got you into fourth again, so you're welcome. And now we're going to move on. So, as I've said before, I do a little bit of AI fails in these races just to kind of make them interesting, because if this, especially on El Captain, where the C2 is starting so close to everybody else, you know, it's just so, all that would happen is he would get passed by one car, he would try to cut back behind him, and then do that weird thing the GT4 AI do where they just brake for no freaking reason, and brake a lot too. When they get near the back of cars at the start of races, sometimes they just brake and just like hold it. I'm like, guys, you're gonna be fine. So like the way that cars pass so much in Gran Turismo 4 is they just get passed by somebody, and then for some reason they try to they take an outside lane on the next corner, and then they get passed by everybody else. I don't know what that's about. It's a very strange coding system in GT4's AI system. I don't know why that's a thing, because it doesn't happen in 3. They don't like take an outside line when they're trying to stay in the draft of somebody. They usually just cut right back in behind them and stay in the draft. Not in 4. They'll be like, oh, someone passed me, time to do something stupid, and then everyone else passes them. So I don't know. That's why I kind of help out the cars. I try to make the AI sort of have an interesting time, and I want basically some passes to happen. So the cars that are way faster, I just get them into the back, because the C5 is so significantly better than every other Corvette in this game, except for the C5R. So yeah, you're like, you might as well just do something to make it more interesting. So I just shove the C5 and the faster C4 into the back, and then they'll probably both be in front eventually, but it may take a little bit, and we'll see how it goes. So obviously I'll show the replay. I've been doing that with all this stuff. I will show the replay. I won't talk during that part. That way, if you like my commentaries, I show some with the commentary, and then I don't talk for the rest. So, and when I played through GT3, I made the replay is a separate video, and that just was so many videos. It was too many videos. I don't think that's relevant and necessary. I think it's fine just to give the person watching the video the freedom to choose. So I have them both in one video. That's why I do it. Maybe I'll do that with the endurance races. I feel like that would be excessive. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But yeah, y'all are great. Thank y'all so much for watching. These are very fun to make. This is a very great game. Used to play it a lot as a kid. Never actually beat it. I never 100% of this game because I was a kid and did not have the attention span of this game. This game was way too long for 14-year-old me or whatever. I don't remember how old I was when this game came out. But it was... I was not going to be able to finish this game as a child. So I'm here now doing it. And it's been fun. So, yeah. I'm doing the Corvettes. I'm trying to use every single prize car. I bought a Camaro Z28 because it was in the used car dealership, and you can't even find that car. It's actually kind of rare because you can't even find that in a lot or anything. So I got a Z28 Camaro for the Camaro race, which I'll do next after this one. I'm just kind of getting through a lot of American races all at once here, apparently. Kind of just happened that way. You know, again, I'm just showing that it's possible to beat this game using a prize car, different prize car with every race. What we're doing. I don't know how we're gonna do the like rally stuff because I don't have a lot of rally cars, so I may have to double up there. We'll see. It'll be interesting. But we're gonna get to that bridge when we get there. I mean, maybe some of these cars can use rally tires, but I'm not gonna go through and check every single car for rally tires. Just that doesn't feel fun at all. So I mean, I'll figure out what we can do with that. But maybe it'll just turn into that I buy a different used car dealership rally version of a car, you know, like a Celica GT4, Impreza, stuff like that. Do it that way. We'll figure it out. We're not there yet, so we're not worried about it. But yeah, it's a good time. This is a great game, very fun, very enjoyable to come back and play through GT4. It's been a lot of fun, and we're just gonna kind of keep working through it. It's a great game. I do laugh at the AI in this game because they are like almost too perfect as opposed to the hilarity of GT2 and 3. I feel like Gran Turismo 2 and 3 had very similar AI, just the engine and like the mechanics were different, and obviously the graphics. But it feels like 3 and 4 actually have different AI, but very similar graphics. It seems like Polyphony kind of focuses on a certain thing for every game, and I think that's fine. I don't have a problem with it. By this point, yeah, Gran Turismo 7 is more complete, so I'm more interested in that again, but we'll see. People hated that game when it came out at launch and bashed the crap out of it, and so I kind of felt that it was going to be a problem. I figured with AAA gaming it was going to be terrible at the beginning, so I may go back and get that game at some point and enjoy that. We'll figure it out. Again, there's a lot of things down the pipeline, so plenty of content coming, even though I don't have 1,000 subs yet. If I get there, I will still make videos. I'm not one of those people who's going to start making videos and once I get to 1,000 just completely stop and never make another video. That's kind of lame. So if I ever take time away, I will let y'all know, but that's not happening in the future. So we're getting it. We're doing it. We're having fun. It's a good time. So I won't talk anymore when the replay starts. There's definitely some spacing out that has happened right now. I'm not really sure what's going to be the lineup here when we finish. I think the C3 is still in second. I don't think anyone's gotten even close to him, even though I like gave them plenty of time. So it shows that on these tight corners, the AI really does suffer. They get past on straight corners in like areas where there's a lot of speed build up, but on the race, of course, like El Captain, no, it's going to be very difficult for them to be able to do it. So there are 3 bunches, well, technically 4 if you count me. But yeah, we'll see who's in the places here because I'm very intrigued. Looks like it is a Grand Sport and the Z06, and then the ZR1 just passed the C2. So that's kind of what I expected, somebody to get caught behind the C2 because El Captain's very tight and technical. So thank y'all for watching. Won't talk in the replay. Y'all enjoy it. Peace.